Stan, here we are in the loft space attic room with our collection behind us. So I've been through working through my playlist, and I need to. I keep rebuilding my channel, but I keep putting new stuff on and forget my old stuff, and I'm seriously lacking behind in my binocular department. All my German ones are on there, but my British ones aren't. So I'm gonna remedy that today. At least do one pair. They're getting a bit of mould on them. Dust, terrible dust. Collector's enemy. Firstly, I today got up very early and I went to the Leeds Military Fair, Northern Arms Fair in Leeds. Probably the biggest dedicated just military affair around here, within reach of me. Still, it was a good hour and 40 down south. So, an hour and 40 there, hour and 40 back, an hour or so there. I was probably only there an hour. And quite interesting it was. I don't want to waffle on too much. Oh, you don't mind? All right, then I will. Just have a quick little drink. Anyway, so, my sort of go-to one will be Scotch Corner, which is run by the same people. But it's just, that's only 20 minutes down the road. But it's at least, it's a third of the size, if not less. The one at Leeds isn't massive by some of the ones down south that I've never been to. But watching this cat, just please, if I'm in the shed, I get my wife knocking on the door. Not like a cat invasion, right? So, where was I? Yeah, so the Leeds one's an alright size. If anyone's ever been there, I had an idea of what I wanted to go down to buy. And I've already bought myself something for Christmas. This is a little extra bit. I had an idea what I wanted, and off a dealer I knew was going to be there. It's military-ish. If you get me, that's all I'm going to get. I'm going to give you a clue. So it's not real, but it's not a repro. Is it repro? It's a repro sort of, but not. It's in between. And that wasn't the one I went for. I walked in, I walked round again. And I'd seen it and I thought, and that was my money done. But I'm not going to show you this because I can't have it till Christmas. All I'll do is I'll show you it in the bag. Don't give too much away. So there you go, I can't have it yet. So yeah, it was quite interesting to go. A lot of, I'd say mostly German stuff. I was on the lookout for DDR stuff. There wasn't any, I didn't see any. There was a lot of bayonets and a lot of German helmets. Again, I went at one stall and I wasn't looking because I didn't have enough money for a German helmet, and I've already bought myself one for Christmas anyway. But this guy was selling, he had 3 SS helmets up, and he said to me, "Oh, they're all repro." I said, "Well, they looked okay, but I think even now it gets to a repro. Loads of DX. Yeah, so that was interesting. I wasn't really in the market for a DX, but some of the prices were a bit, but anyway, I'll get to the prices thing. It is about binoculars, this video, honest. I got talking to an older fella, and he said he thinks that the military collecting game is going down. In that respect, he means that the prices are going down. People are buying things, either thinking it's an investment and it's not. And I said, well, why do you think that is? And he just said, look around the room. And when I did look around the room, there was a lot of old fellas, with walking sticks, and I'd say they made up 75-80% of the crowd. It was when it was pointed out to me, but he said he said his opinion. He said he'd been doing it 40 years. That a lot of the younger people who are into it tend to be reenactors and tend to be not to be bothered about it being a repro as such. And I suppose. And I'm not younger, I'm in my 50s. I understand what he's saying as such. Like, I don't mind collecting the lower end of, say, the German medals, and if I was ever mind to, I'd replicate everything I've got in that case again. I'd just double it up. Going for the higher awards where I'm spending £150, £200, £300 on the medal and more, that probably isn't me. So with other, maybe not so much them, but other items, I might go repro. I might do instead of. I like sort of functional things, I suppose. Binoculars, DX, and helmets. I suppose. Yeah, I do. Each their own, but yeah, it's interesting the point he had. So anyway, on to today's subject, a rather dusty CF41 binoculars, British ones. I've had these about 5 years. This is the case. They should come in. I think. Hard to tell sometimes. It says on there, officers. You probably won't get it. And it's got a serial number. The clip on the top. Quite often with these military binoculars, the civilian boxes get mixed up. And this pair, well, these were developed. This is more like a bit of a, just if you're fancying a pair. These are 7x CF41 Barr and Stroud binoculars. Now, these were developed, I'll hold them up like that, for the Royal Navy in 1935 as a sort of nighttime binocular. 7x, I'm not sure if it's 7x, it must be 7x50 surely. But quite a large, hefty binocular. That's your butterfly nut there to adjust your eye relief. Oh, it's solid that. I think I'd rather leave it alone. They're not too bad as they are. There you go. Eye relief. The broad arrow marks on there, we'll get to in a minute. Leather strap. I think in service this would be canvas. I tend to think naval binoculars, leather, it would rot, wouldn't it? I mean, these things themselves, these little leather straps are so hard to get hold of. And anything else on here? I think the serial number on this may date these at 1940. What they do have at the front, see those switches? You get that. It's dark in here, isn't it? Key the click. So I don't think you'll be able to see. You won't be able to see through. But basically, like filters, so just more light in and light out. Diffuse the light. They all work on this one. It has broad arrow marks at the top. You see that in the dim light of the loft door. I was all, as far as I know, anyone can correct me, the Royal Navy carving great big broad arrows and then painting them yellow was to stop people stealing them. As far as I'm aware, it's so like obviously, you know their Navy, give us them back. And when you're buying these, this is just from my experience, you're gonna pay at least £100 for a pair that are okay. These are about, I paid £110 for these about 5 years ago, and these suffer from a thing called fish iron, goldfish bowl, fish iron. Imagine a fish, there's a fish's eye. When you look through one of the lenses, looks like you're looking through a goldfish bowl a bit. They are still usable, and that's to do with the lens of the prism laminating, separating, something along them lines. And these ones are, I believe the prism's glued in place, so if they're uncollimated, you're getting a double vision, they're really hard to fix. So again, even though I didn't take my own advice of the week, if it says would benefit from a clean or need realign, and don't buy them. Pay that little bit more to get a decent pair, because these are quite complicated to fix, not like the smaller ones. So that's your CF41 Barr and Stroud binoculars. They came in all sorts of different guises. Some had purging ports on the top for, I don't think it was nitrogen or air, can't remember. There was like a pump, you had to pump it out like red screws. My dad's got a pair exactly like these with the purging ports on top. Also some of them had like leather individual eye caps that went on top. This pair probably should have. There was civilian versions as well without that was sold right until the 1970s. So as far as like modern binoculars go, probably a bit clumsy to be honest, but it more than a few times I've took them out to the local seaside town and have a glimpse, and someone, you know, usually a middle-aged bloke with a bald head goes, "All right mate, what are them? Are they like World War II or something?" So yeah, a conversation starter. So they are my Barr and Stroud CF41s. So yeah, very nice they are too. I might do another video today, probably not. I've done 10 minutes. 10 minutes of me is enough in it. I'd be interested to hear what your thoughts are on the old collecting game and the age of people. Obviously, I mean, I'm in touch with people who are younger. I mean, Blitz 1944 channel, Lad and Dad. You know, his son's obviously a little Blitz. He's right into the collecting game, and maybe that's, I don't know, is that all hobbies where you have to get out and about a bit? I don't know, because today it really was an older generation type setup. But I mean, I got there quarter past 9, so about quarter past the opening time. And one fella said he'd never been to one for years where they were queuing up. And they were queuing up to get in. So I thought, so yeah, so that was that. It wasn't a bad show, I suppose. It seemed to be a lot of more proper dealers than anything else. Like there wasn't really many like stalls you could scrap through, maybe pick something up cheap. I mean, some of the bigger dealers were there. One of the big ones that I've bought online a few times, and yeah. So I mean, the thing I bought, you know, I'm not really great at haggling, but I don't mind just being a bit, you know, polite. And I got £10 off it. So, but you'll have to wait until Christmas till you get it. So that's Stan's binoculars. That's Stan talking crap, and I will. Hang on a minute. She's being hanging about. May as well come here. The world wants to see you. There you go. That's it. That's the little female cat. She's nosy. He's a brother now. He's coming up here. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. There's the other one. There's the other one. My little mates. Love it in the loft. Right, that's it. Enough. So yeah, I fulfilled every YouTube thing there, haven't I? Bit of military, a bit of history, bit of mucking about, and cats. What more could you want? And this is Stan. I will, of course. See ya.